Oh, good almighty, my God almighty, I accidentally forgot to hit the transition button. I am a fool and a half, and we are already in the midst of the pistol round. Impulse is going to find himself a headshot. Stomp King, of course, taking out AVN. The bomb has been planted. x-kom is on the T side. Endpoint is on the CT side. And a 3v2 is brought down to a 1v3. And x-kom, they get the first round on the board. And again, this is, of course, the pick of x-kom. After x-kom won on the pick of Endpoint Inferno 16-10. Now Endpoint, they do not have a history of playing this map whatsoever. They played it once and they lost. x-kom, however, played it more than once. They're doing okay. I feel like this was a ballsy move on their part. Should be quite entertaining. And yes, if you're just joining us, this is, of course, ESEA Season 30, Advanced Division for the European Division, quarterfinals between Endpoint and x-kom. Great shot by Jedker, taking Thomas out of the equation with the quickness. This force buy coming from the CT side, not paying off whatsoever, as Osprich and Goofy make an extra $600 apiece with the MAC-10s. Footsteps on the roof, brought down to the floor, and Stomp King is 6 feet under now. Last man alive is going to be Mighty Max, and he's going to pick up the kill with the pocket AK, but the full-sized AK is going to close it out at the hands of Jedker. Man down for x-kom, but they still pick up one round in the end. And Stomp King's already doing some great work with 4 kills on the board in 2 rounds. It's not exceptional, but it's a great start. And what separates the extraordinary from being ordinary? Just that little extra. Ooh! Great taps coming in from Stomp King, taking out Impulse with a quickness. That's going to be a great side. Stomp King is going to take down a second one. 18 HP left on the man from Poland. Mighty Max, he's going to find out Oskarish and discipline him with the quickness. That USPS will work all of a sudden. But that AK does a little more work than he expected. 3v2 now, minute 15. The Polish side still has bomb control and man control. And Jedker has B-side control. The bomb's going to go down. And Thomas is going to try to go down, kicking and screaming and swinging. Swinging. He's going to find out one. Great shot by him. That's going to make things a little bit easier for him with that $600 extra in his pocket. That man just got his tax return. Trying to spot out Stomp King. He finds him first, and Stomp King's going to pick up a nice little 3K with that AK. And now he's got the op. So 3-0 now, a very similar situation from the last game that we saw. x-kom is going to be certainly running away with this. Goofy finds himself one. Oskarish and Jedker, I sure do love it when the buttons do not work. There we go. A great nade from Jedker is going to take Mighty Max down to 56. And Impulse and Mighty Max forced away from heaven by the fires of hell, and they're just going to save their weapons now. And, yeah, I think the UKCS jokes are, coming into play now. I'm definitely seeing him in the chat. I'm not gonna be on either side, either way on this one, but I will say that they are present. Which I cannot say the same about Team Endpoint. Currently 0-4, down 4 rounds from x-kom on this map of Nuke. They're not able to find a word in edgewise in this conversation of gunplay. Maybe I should keep the microphone closer to my face. Should I be like an ASMR type? Yes, really close to my mouth. Nah, that's silly. Let's not do that. Round 5 now. The utility is flying from both sides. A nade towards the feet of Thomas. That's going to be 79 health remaining on his British body. He is, of course, the star player for this matchup. And Jedker and him are just playing a delicate game of cat and mouse. There we go. Brain short-circuited for a second. Spot the products of Thomas and absolutely stop a mud hole in it. 4 HP left on Jedker. He's going to be running for his life. What very little of it there is left. Great shot by Pulse. Closing out the life of Jedker right there. Now with 47 seconds left on the clock. In a 4v4, the bomb is going to be making its way towards the A side. A great shot by Goofy. Finding AVN out and taking him out. Mighty Max, he's going to do all that he can to try to stop this push. A great 2K from him, but Pulse is going to be the last one alive. And now he's turned it from a 2v1 into a 1v1. Things could be doable. That whiffed shot by Stomp King proved to be deadly. Straight down on the bomb. He's going to go for it. He's going to stick it, actually. That's CZ finding a shot, and he's finding the kill. Great work by Stomp King there. He's got ice in his veins, baby. Now AVN, a player to watch from the previous map. Totally absent in this one. Endpoint have an issue with absentee players. And Stomp King, 9-0 right now. He is not absent whatsoever. Getting a kill every single round, and then some. All eyes are going to be on him to try to find the first kill in this execute. He's actually going to get found out by AVN in a twist of fate. Stomp King got his first death, and AVN got his first kill. Ain't it funny how life works? Minute 20 now, 4v4. How long is this going to be? Do this? Let's do this. A little more. Thomas finds out Osprey gets straight up by Jedker. Mono takes out Pulse. 3 seconds left on the clock. These pistols need to come in clutch, and they simply are not going to do just that. Mighty Max being the last one alive in a 1v3 situation. The bomb's going to go down, but Jedker has very little health along with Goofy. If Mighty Max had a weapon that was not a deagle, he might have a better situation, but the situation's been made great by the sick 2 shots right there. Mono Online going to close it out with a 3K in the end, but his teammates are very much far and away from their physical form. 6-0 now for x-kom. And Stomp and Goofy are playing a little bit of catch with that op. Glad we got a chance to see that. And, oh, no. I love this movement. Oh, a little bit faltered by Mono. This B-hop service paying off for him. If he stuck that land on the pipe, you would start hearing Bus Driver. Like, that flute would just kick in real hard, real fast. You get it? I'm just here to hold your hand when you die. Hibba-dubba-dibba-dubba, imaginary places. Dubba-dubba-bidda-ba-bidda-ba. Pulse gets taken down, and now he's in the imaginary place of heaven. Oh, wait, no. Let me reword that. 55 seconds left on the clock. 3v5. Team Endpoint, much like the previous map, cannot find a word in edgewise in this conversation of war between the Polish side. AVN is going to find Goofy off camera. Good little interaction there, but the bomb's going to be picked up yet again. And Thomas just can't seem to do anything past the first kill. He finds one, but then he's immediately done. And now, as the smoke has settled, Mighty Max is going to be the last one alive. Mono plants the bomb, and Mighty Max, well, he's out of here. He doesn't want any part in this catfight. He does not want to do anything here. And could you blame the guy? So now we're looking at 7-0 as x-kom are trying to extend their lead as far as physically possible. They're not letting Endpoint in whatsoever. They're blocking their positioning. They're blocking him out. All that Endpoint wants to do is merge into the other lane so they can get onto the exit, so they can go pick up their kids from school. But x-kom, they're the man in the Hummer H2. Not the H3, the H2, the one that looks like a military vehicle. And they are blocking them out. They're honking the horn. They've got 6 miles per gallon in the tank, and they are proud of it. And they are proving themselves more than competent and more than scary on this map of Nuke. And Endpoint, well, they showed up. Round 8, 7-round lead so far. x-kom are working to try to find their 8th, and they're going to do just that with a great nade by Oskarish. Taking out Pulse. As if it was nothing. They don't even need to see them to kill them. You understand me? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Now things are slowing down. The bomb is moving its way outside towards secret. No. I chose the one person that was going secret. Mighty Max has become a secret now as Stomp King just stomped a hole in him. Op versus Op, the Polish Op comes out on top. Stomp King brought down to 2 HP. These shots coming in from AVN. All eyes on him, but there's no eyes on him whatsoever as he just became a corpse. 42 seconds left in a 3v2. Make that a 2v2. x-kom, they need to find their footing and get this bomb plant on the ground. Moving their way towards the B site, and the rotation comes out from Impulse. Oh no, he's going the wrong way. What a misread. But Thomas, he's reading this just fine. He's going towards the ramp position, and Jedker covering all the bases he possibly can. Fire into the door. And Impulse finding that one important kill. And he's going to try and go for the spray down, but Jedker cannot maximize on it. 19 HP, one shot would be all that it would take, but Impulse comes out on top with a beautiful 3K, and they get a round on the board. 16-0. Who? Excuse me, who? Off the table now. x-kom. Now they have to go for the 16-1. But again, can I just say something? Can I just say something real quick? Shoutouts to Brazil. Round number 9, 7-1 currently. Endpoint finally getting the first round on the board, but still have meager weapon choices in their arsenal. 2 MP9s is not what you want to see after getting a win on the board. But unfortunately, that's going to be the story for both Thomas and Pulse. Good little nade there. Not so good fire. Oh, what a shame, what a shame. A little bit of hiccup and an oopsie. But nicely recovered. And Goofy, playing Goofy right quick. Jedker is going to pick up one as well. Oskarish with a third. And now it's just 2v5. Make that a 1v5. Mighty Max, the last one alive. All eyes are going to be on this British player. I don't know why I paused there. And I don't think he even wants to go for it. So, yeah, he's going to be playing for exit. So, it's going to be an 8th round now for x-kom. We're looking at a similar situation to last game, where Endpoint struggled for several rounds in a row to get one round on the board and cannot maximize on it any further. Now Jedker. Oh, he's going to be gifted. 2 Mighty Max. A great kill. He got away with 1. That's about the most that he could possibly expect while still having the weapon in hand. So Mighty Max is doing alright. Made it a little expensive for Jedker. That's all you could hope for. Now it's round 10. Endpoint. You gotta find something. You gotta reach into that bag of tricks, and you gotta pull out something beautiful. And you gotta pull it out fast. Pulse. He finds out 1. He finds out 2. He's gonna go for a 3rd, but his teammate AVN takes him out while getting traded out by Jedker. Now Stomp King with that op, mono on the AK. They need to come in huge. That flash coming out by Mighty Max is going to give away his position, and now Stomp King is watching the heaven position like a hawk. He is not moving. He is not faltering. He is not changing his angle, but he's going to do so right now. He's waiting, and here comes the fire. A little short, much to the chagrin and benefit of Mighty Max, but Stomp King is still going to take out Thomas, making things easier for him. But while eyes have been steady on Stomp King, Mono is going to push in and get taken out himself, traded out by Stomp King, and now it's going to be all onto the shoulders of Pulse. He's got 5 HP, a man with very little health, but very big dreams. 50 seconds left on the clock, and Stomp, he's still trained with that op, despite the fact that the man is at single-digit HP. He pulls out the Glock, and he finds the kill. Great shot by him, keeping the streak alive for x-kom. Now moving to round 11, x-kom have an 8-round lead over top Endpoint. I assume that the Polish side are just starting to have a little fun with this. Now, this is, of course, the playoffs, so they need to play with a little more seriousness and tenacity. For both sides, really. If you watched any games of the season during the group stages... No, not group stages. The actual bracket stages. No. How do you describe it? Anyway. The teams like to play a little more loosely. Like, they have more opportunities in order to, you know, decide to mess up. Pulse is going to mess up Oscar and get taken out by Goofy. So you're seeing a lot more rigid play. A lot less star-studded plays. It's just very, very good aim and teamwork as opposed to solo... watch this replay sort of plays. Great shot by Jedker and Mono. And Impulse is going to trade him out with the quickness. 2v3 now. AVN, he knows that Goofy's in that position. Goofy, he's got that flash cocked. He's waiting for the time. The time is now. He is just like John Cena, and you can't see me because I flashed you fully. Goofy walking away with his life as x-kom put 2 digits on the board with 10 rounds now. Double-digit wins, single-digit kills for Endpoint. Not what you want to see, But Stomp, he is becoming the king. Oh my god, is he the king. And he's not abdicating that throne anytime soon. 17-2 is his kill streak so far. Not kill streak, but KDR. Navian, he's going to take some damage from the fire, but he's still got to go for it. Absolutely ballsy move. Let's see if it pays off. He's going to be pushed out from the fire and get pushed right into the shots from Oscarich, but he's going to get dinked down. Oscarich is only at 27 HP, so it was quite fruitful for AVN, all things considered. Now, all the other players are still on pistols, mind you. And Impulse is not going to find anything with that Deagle. What they say is true. It's really difficult in order to observe on this map. It is very difficult, actually. There we go. Oscarich from heaven. Thomas in the lobby. It's Oscarich and Goofy trying to rain hell onto these players, and that's exactly what's going to happen to Pulse. Thomas is going to get spotted out. He only has a CZ, so he needs to come in absolutely huge right now. Great little wall bangs. I want to see what goes on here. Stomp's been having the game of it. Well, never mind. Great shot by Mighty Max, traded out by Mono. And Thomas is going to try to maximize on that. That's exactly what he's going to do. Jed Kerr is going to go down. 1v3 now. Thomas, he does not have the gumption to go for it, but he still will play for exits. And wait a second. And Goofy's going to get taken down. Another good shot by him. A 2K on the board for him, and a dink to the head. Thomas certainly can't go for the spray down, but he's exactly what he's going to try to do. Mono surviving with a 2K. And x-kom put double digits between them and Endpoint now. This is a scary game for the British side. And the Polish team, they are soon going to be booking their ticket to the relegation stages. Now this is, of course, the playoffs bracket for the advanced season. And the winner of it all, in a 32-team bracket, will go on to play for the MDL season of Season 31 for ESEA. That was a mess. I know it. I apologize. And what relegation means is that the 4 lowest teams from the MDL season and the 3 top teams from... No. Let me try this again. I'll figure it out in due time. There's a lot of action going on. Just like that, AVN spotting out Mono and just pulling the trigger just a little bit faster than he can. And now for the first time in a long time, x-kom is in a scary situation, leaving Goofy up in heaven. And showing the CT players a taste of what hell can be like. He's going to get the bomb down. And now they're all going to converge on him. He's got 38 HP, no utility, no real positional advantage. Now it's going to be info given up. Pulse spots him out. And Goofy, ooh, he's playing very cheeky, actually. Info given. Mighty Max falls down. The bomb's going to go for the defuse. He's going to take down Mighty Max, but Pulse is going to be the one to close it out. AVN sticking the defuse without a kit. The full 10-second defuse is coming in. And the second round is now on the board for Endpoint. And really, this is all that they can do. They can't win the half. That's long gone. They can't get into a truly comfortable position. So all they can really do is pad their what's the term I'm looking for? Their round disparity. So 4-11 is what they're looking for. If they have a 4-11 half, then things are going to be pretty good for them. But it's still going to be quite dire. This is not a map that they play whatsoever. And if you're an Endpoint player or fan, you've got to be sweating bullets right now. Because not only are they playing a map that they only played once and lost on, Nuke, if they were to somehow find a way to win this map, they would be playing on Train, a map that they have yet to play on. So x-kom, no matter which way you put it, they've won the draw, they've won the veto process. And after winning Inferno, they've essentially already won this entire best of 3. Some great shots from Jedker and Thomas, including Impulse right there, taking down one before going down himself. And Mighty Max, oh, he hears it, he senses it. He's going to take down one. I'm really glad that I pressed the button at the wrong time there. But now it's 1v1, Mono versus Thomas. Mono, he's staring down hell. There's going to be a second taste of hell. He's going to be tagged down, position given, but Thomas, he needs to go for this right here, right now. 2-11 is the scoreline. That jump is going to be the death of him, and he's jumping quickly into a grave as he's at 2-12 in the scoreline. 10 rounds between him and x-kom. As we go into the last round of the first half, x-kom are just bullying, and I mean bullying, the British side of Endpoint. I saw a clip of Rops in FPL doing that hop onto Marshmallow with absolute ease, and it was a sight to behold. Quite a beautiful exhibition of movement. Whenever I see Mono go up on that, I just think of that play. But yes, this is, of course, round 15. Mighty Max trying to be absolutely dominant. I think he only hit him for 2. He hit Oscarish for 2 with a Mag 7. So not the best of starts. Thank you. Nice shot to Stomp. Stomp being tagged down to 41 HP. Ooh, that flash did not work out in his favor. What's happening? Jedker finds one. That's going to be Thomas, and this Mag 7's trying to do a lot of work. That's exactly what's going to happen. Consolation prize if ever I've seen one. And the bomb's going to go down at the hand of Stomp. Now Impulse from Heavens trying to rain hell down on the players, and that's not exactly what's going to happen. 13 rounds for x-kom on the T side of Nuke. My good giddy gosh. What an atrocity exhibition, and I'm not talking about Danny Brown. x-kom is just bullying the British side of Endpoint right now, to the point where it's almost not even fun to watch. So we're just gonna, while they figure things out, we're gonna go on a trip. Alright, they figured things out. So yes, 13-2 right now. Endpoint have such a high hill to climb in order to try to get anywhere close to a W on the scoreboard by their name. And I'm almost certain that the love and praise for the British side has faded into obscurity as x-kom have quickly, and I mean quickly, taken over this bomb site, this nuke site, with relative ease. And I do not know who they would be playing against next. I'll probably find it out in due time. But again, this is the second pistol round for these players. Thomas is going to get taken down. Jedker is just going to pop that skull with the quickness. Like a 2 Live Crew song. He is popping heads, man. Mighty Max, the last one alive. He's going to be the last one to go down. A brilliant 2K from Mono is going to secure the second pistol round for x-kom. And now they are 2 rounds away from closing out this series. And yet again, we got another situation where we have absent players for the Endpoint side. Look at that. You don't want to see that. Jedker finally stomping Stomp in the scoreline, but the KDR is way better in Stomp's favor. Everyone's playing to their potential right now. Oscarish and Mono are a little low, but all the players are playing very, very much into their skill bracket. Very good stats from them. Wait a second. Oskrish has a shotgun. All eyes are on Oskrish. We want to see money. Boy, howdy do we want to see money. And you know what? You know what? Oskrish just got to say one thing. Howdy, cowboy. Takes down one before getting taken down himself. I'm sorry, that was actually Goofy that got the kill. Goofy, you monster. How dare you? Stay there and die. Well, that's quite a shame. Even more of a shame, the B site was totally open, and AVN was able to execute onto it with relative ease. And the closest man on that site is going to be Mono. He's going to tap the bomb, the flash coming out. It's going to be a teammate's flash, but he's going to be flashed out as well. AVN's going to take a knife out and try to take him out. But now Mighty Max versus Impulse. Mighty Max and Impulse. Shotgun coming in, but the shot's not coming out. Shot through the wall, and Mono's going to be taken down. Stomp King, he has a kit, and he has the shot in order to go for it, but he simply is not going to land it. A 3K from Impulse is going to secure the round for Endpoint. And this could actually very well work into their favor. Knowing full well that Endpoint have nothing to lose and everything to gain, they're going to start playing. They're going to play really puggy. I could see this coming out very much in that favor. Got armor on 4 players, a helmet only on Jedker. And this is a full purchase, actually, from x-kom. Seldom a cent left in the bank. Oh, Goofy! Great, great 1D. My God. Oh, that was so good, I, actually lost breath. And Pulse taking the breath away from Oskrish by putting him to bed permanently. Goofy is going on an atrocity exhibition of his own, taking out 1, 2, 3 players, count them, with Deagles and a picked up AK. AVN, the last one alive. He's going to go down next. Match and series point for x-kom now. 12 rounds. That's what Endpoint has to... That's how many rounds Endpoint has to win in a row in order to have a shot at overtime. On a map that they do not play, on a map that they have no momentum on, for a chance to go to a third map that they have never played. I have never seen odds less in a team's favor in all my years, but Pulse even things up, taking Goofy out of the equation. That's going to be one troublemaker out of contention for this round. That's going to be very beneficial for the British side. And if you look at what the weaponry of Endpoint, they've put it all out on the line. They've got an AK, they got a scout, some pistols, and some utility, but they have nothing past that. They have nothing. Pulse is still playing from outside, trying to find some picks. As these T players are just eking their way into ramp. Mono's going to find out one. He's going to find the rest of them. A nade comes out, and he's going to find a little bit of damage. But that push towards ramp is going to come in with the quickness. Stomp taking down another one with the AUG. And all the CT players are now on the A site, completely separated from the B site and the T's. Bomb almost going to get itself planted. Jedker, the only thing stopping the bomb from going down. The double peek is imperative, and Jedker, he's going to take down the bomb, and he's going to fall back. Last man alive now. He's got Pulse and AVN to deal with, and he's going to go for it. That's going to be a nade down. It's going to do quite a bit of damage. That's going to be some great shrapnel to the legs. Spotting out Pulse, the double peek trying to come in, but Jedker is going to be on the way out. A 3K from Pulse is going to keep Endpoint alive. 11 rounds now is what they have to fight back for. And picking up momentum, getting 2 rounds in a row is a great, great start for the British side. We're looking at the 20th round. Things are more than hairy for the Endpoint side. They're not just hairy, they're hirsute. Full-blown Sasquatches on the field. And there's seldom little that they can do. They have 3 AKs now. A better purchase than the round prior. But every single weapon purchase matters more than the last. Here comes the smoke. That's going to be the outside secret. Avian's going to spawn out Goofy, but he's going to get taken out by Jedker. Jedker in that corner just finally maximized on his positioning, and he was able to take down one before getting taken out himself. Thomas is going to be the one to execute him before he can execute himself. And the trades there are just coming in mighty, mighty fast. Now it's a 2v2. You blink it and you will miss. Mighty Max is going to be the one that gets missed out on life or something along those lines. And now Impulse is the last one alive. Oscarish, he's looking through that smoke. He has an inkling of a suspicion. Smoke being replanted now. 1v2. Impulse has so much to work towards right now. That smoke being replanted is giving enough information for him, surely, to know that Oscarish is nearby in hut. He's going to go for it. And he's going to get gone. Ladies and gentlemen, x-kom have defeated Endpoint Gaming 16-4.